Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Kincaid or Ice Rink 5am here, and before we begin this video, I would like to thank you all for 20,000 subscribers. That's a huge milestone, and I can't thank you guys enough. So today, I'll be bringing you another Call of Duty Ghosts perk guide, and I haven't even edited this video yet, and I've already spent 5 hours getting the statistics and putting the information together, so I really do hope you enjoy, and if you do, be sure to click that like button. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. In today's perk guide, I'll be talking about the perk Deadeye, and this is a very interesting perk as not a lot of people know exactly what it does. Now, I know that a few YouTubers have made videos regarding the basics of this perk, but I'll be covering quite a bit more detail and showing you if you should use this perk with specific weapons. So, the description of this perk says, consecutive kills increase the chance to deal more damage with bullet weapons. Now, this perk will actually cost you 5 points to use, which is the most expensive perk in Call of Duty Ghosts, so we know it must be good, but in today's video, I'll be showing you exactly how good it really is. So Deadeye is in the elite perk category, and it is the last perk unlocked in multiplayer at level 60, which is the max level. If you want to unlock it early, it will cost you a massive 15 squad points. Now, this perk isn't necessarily worth unlocking if you run assault or support, but if you're running specialist and going for KEM strikes, then you definitely want to have Deadeye somewhere in your setup. So that being said, if you often run specialist, I would recommend spending the squad points to unlock this perk early. So let's go ahead and take a look at the statistics of what Deadeye actually does. So if you have 0 kills, then there is a 1/8 chance that Deadeye's effect will kick in. If you manage to get 1 kill, then there's a 1/6 chance. If you get 2 kills, there's a 1/3 chance. 3 kills, 2/5, and at 4 kills, there is a 1/2 chance that Deadeye will increase your bullet damage. Now the question is, how much is your bullet damage increased by? And the answer is 1.4 times. So if you successfully hit with Deadeye, that bullet will do 1.4 times damage. Now you will know when Deadeye takes effect as you get this cool red hit marker that you can see on screen now. Now before we move on, I want to let you know that I've placed the odds against you in this video. What I mean by that is that if you have 4 kills and you have a 1/2 chance of success with Deadeye and you take 3 shots, then I gave you only 1 successful shot rather than 2. Now my data for Deadeye is based off of 3 different ranges for different weapon classes, and these vary between classes. These ranges are based on specific distances in meters, and I know we don't exactly know what a meter is in COD, so I went ahead and found these ranges in-game to show you for reference. With that being said, let's take a look at the stats for every gun and see how good Deadeye is with each weapon. So first off, we'll start with the assault rifles, and as you can see on screen, there are 3 numbers for each range. The first number represents the standard shots to kill without the Deadeye perk. The second number represents the average shots to kill, assuming you've already had 4 kills or more. The third and final number represents the best case scenario using Deadeye no matter how many kills you have. This means that Deadeye takes effect every shot of that kill. So to simplify this, red means that Deadeye is incapable of allowing the gun to kill in 1 less bullet at that range. Yellow means that it can, but is probably not going to kill in 1 less bullet. And green means that it will most likely take 1 less shot to kill with the Deadeye perk. Now moving on to these submachine guns, they have very variable damage. Some of them reach their lowest damage point at around 20 meters, and some don't hit it till around 30. So for the K7 and the Vepr, they will actually benefit at a longer range, so don't let this chart fool you. But aside from that, this chart is actually very accurate, and as you can see, it's not quite as effective for most of the submachine guns as it is for most of the assault rifles. Moving forward, we have the light machine guns, and as you can see, at every range, Deadeye has potential to lower the shots to kill with these, so that is very, very nice, and at most ranges, it is probably going to lower the shots to kill, so it's actually very effective with most of the light machine guns. Now as you can see, there's a lot of red on the marksman rifles table, and this perk is almost useless with the marksman rifles. The MK14 almost manages a 1-shot with Deadeye, but it's not quite there. So out of all the weapon classes, Deadeye is probably least useful on the marksman rifles. Now the snipers are an interesting category, as if Deadeye hits successfully, you are guaranteed a 1-shot kill to any part of the body. So obviously Deadeye has potential to give you more 1-shot kills with the snipers, but it's not worth the 5 points as you're not going to hit marker that much for Deadeye to be worth it, plus you're not even guaranteed Deadeye success. Deadeye's potential varies quite a bit with the pistols, as you can see here, and I found it interesting that the Magnum has potential for a 1-shot kill at close range with Deadeye, which is really, really cool. Obviously, you're going to be using a handgun as a secondary, so I decided to throw this info in just so you could see its potential, but with that being said, you're obviously using Deadeye for your primary. Now finally, I did not make a chart for the shotguns because they're going to be very inconsistent since they deal pellet damage, but just know that with Deadeye, if it successfully hits, the 2-shot kill ranges of shotguns will typically become a 1. Now, as I said, I did not test every range with every weapon, so there are going to be some weapons that benefit more than it seemed like they do in this video, but from the ranges that I tested, the Remington and the M27 benefit the most from Deadeye, and then it's still very, very effective on weapons like the AK-12, the Honey Badger, the ARX, the Vector, a Melee, LSAT, and the MP443 pistol. With this being said, it would be a good idea to use this video as a reference when you're deciding if you want to use Deadeye or not, because like you just saw, there are a couple weapons that really don't benefit much from Deadeye. Overall, I'm not a big fan of using Deadeye with Assault or Support because it really takes away from some necessary perks, but if you can make it work, power to you. Now, I highly, highly, highly recommend using Deadeye with Specialist. Specialist grants you plenty of perk points, and every time I get my Specialist bonus and start going ham with Deadeye, I absolutely 100% notice it. Deadeye allows you to win gunfights so much easier when you're using the right weapon. As you can see from the gameplay, I'm running the AK-12, which is a very solid weapon to run with Deadeye, and I'm getting consistent 2-shot kills at close range. So guys, this has been my longest Ghost video yet, but it was very, very in-depth, and it took me hours to put together, so if you did enjoy, please leave me a like rating, and definitely give Deadeye a shot on your Specialist classes. With that being said, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. On the left, I'll show you how to get easier lean kills in COD Ghosts, and on the right, you can learn about the guard dog kill streak.
It's like bow, it's a body, bang to bang. No, I said it's true. I can feel the love, can you feel it too? I can feel it.